Hi, this is Dylan. Welcome to Daily Trading Analysis video. Today is a Wednesday, 8th of July. So let's start off with the Euro against US dollar. As you can see, the price has rebounded off as it got supported at the price of 1.0947, which is the feedback expansion 161.8%. And but however, if we zoom in the smaller time frame itself, we are actually already seeing the price has already broken below, and we are waiting for the short opportunity. Based on the chart pattern itself, we are expecting price to fall even lower, at least back to the support level at 1.0858. So zooming back to the 1-hourly chart, right now could be a good chance to go for the short opportunity, as we are seeing the price is being resisted at the 55 moving average, but we could also expect the price will just penetrate a little bit upwards through the 55 moving average before it really came down. So you may want to you may want to wait for a while, or you may want to just short right now. And if you were to short right now, suggest that you set your stop loss at least somewhere the price of 1.1078. That would be about 70 pips of risk to take. But of course, on the downside, we are expecting price to go much lower, about 150 pips to be made. So the risk to reward ratio is still pretty much makes sense. 500. Yes, so we are still expecting price to fall much lower. So that's for the Euro against US dollar, and next we have the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So in the 4-hourly chart itself, we are seeing the price has already broken below the key support level, the price of 0.6667. So price has already broken below it. Let's zoom in the small time frame in the 1-hourly chart. We have seen that price has retraced back to the previous support level, and then at the same time resisted at the 55 moving average and begins to fall. So we are expecting price to fall even further from here. Zoom in the smaller time frame in the 15-minute chart itself. Alright, we have also seen that price has been resisted again the 200 moving average. So hopefully that people has already shorted at this level itself. We've seen three top right here, and so right now there's nothing much we can really do, but rather if price were to retrace back to the 200 moving average in the 15-minute chart, that could be a good price to go for the short. And right here you just have to set your stop loss somewhere at the price of 0.6700 or 0.670203. That could be a good price to set a stop loss. If price were to come back to this level. If not, would not suggest to go in right now, because the entry price wasn't really that good. But of course, we're expecting price to fall much lower, even below the bottom of the falling trend channel, all the way to the support level 0.6488. Alright, so there's still pretty much profit to be made for this pair itself. So just wait for retracement, the smaller time frame. Right, so that's pretty much for the New Zealand dollar against US dollar. Next, we have the pound against US dollar. So as you can see, the price has already has fell and broken below the trend line itself, invalidating a inverse head shoulder, which is really a pity. And of course, at the same time, we are seeing the price has broke below the 200 moving average once again. Alright, so this could be a signal that price will begin to fall even further from here. And so let's zoom in the smaller time frame in the 1-hourly chart itself. Alright, we may want to try plotting trend lines to see where we can actually short again. Alright, honestly there isn't much clue for this, so we just take away this. In that case, we shall take a look at the moving average. Hopefully the price retraces back to the 55 moving average, penetrate through it slightly a little bit further before we actually look for the short opportunity. That's based on the previous record, whereby we have seen that price has always kind of broke above the 55 moving average before it really starts to fall. Alright, so just wait for retracement and expecting price to fall further. Well, this is a very huge space for the price to continue to fall, and therefore will be a good chance, will be a very good trade to go into. Alright, if not in the 4-hourly chart, you can actually take a look, or rather look for a short opportunity as it reaches, or rather retraces back to the 200 moving average. And if we are looking at that, we can actually look for a long opportunity to trade the retracement itself. Alright, so probably back to the price of 1.5433 will be a good chance to go for a long to buy back. But of course that is against the trend as of now, so just take note of that. And that's for the pound against US dollar. Next we have the Aussie against US dollar, which has continues to fall even further ever since it broke below the key support level, the price of 0.7648. Sorry, 0.7468. Alright, and right now it is about to touch the next support level, the price of 0.7368, which is the Fibonacci expansion level of 141.4%. And of course, expecting the price to fall even further. Alright, so to mean a smaller time frame in the 1 hourly chart, if you would like to go for the short, you may want to wait for price to retrace back to the 55 moving average or close enough to it to look for the short instead. Alright, in the 15-minute chart, we can look at the 200 moving average instead as a resistance to go for a short. So pretty straightforward for the Aussie against the US dollar. So we are expecting price to probably fall by another 100 pips before we actually see a significant retracement. So this the support level 0.7368 could be broken very easily in a way. Alright, so just wait for retracement in a smaller time frame for a short opportunity. Next, we have the dollar against the Japanese yen. Currently, price is seen at the key support level. Let's just shift it a little bit down here. Alright, at the support level 121.90, but it's already attempting to break below. So, and looking at the trend right now, there's a very high possibility the price will just broke lower. Right, so overall sentiment, we actually still looking at the bullish dollar against the Japanese yen. Probably right now there's a lot of issue with the Greece and stuff like that, and therefore there's a demand for safer haven assets like the Japanese yen. Therefore the Japanese is kind of appreciating, even though the US dollar is appreciating against other basket of currencies except for the Japanese yen. So just have to wait for further retracement, and let's probably plot a Fibonacci retracement. Right, probably you may want to take a look at the price of 121.29, which is the retracement level of 61.8%, before we actually look for a long opportunity if it were to break below the support level right here. If not, that would be all the way back to the support level 120.70. Alright, so just have to wait for a little while, a little further for dollar against Japanese yen, and next we have the dollar against the Swiss franc. Alright, so we also seen the price is falling and retracing as it got registered at the price of 0.9499, or rather 0.9500. So zooming a smaller time frame in the 1 hourly chart, currently it is seen breaking below the 55 moving average, which is pretty common. So if we were to look for a good price to go for a long, it would be probably at the price of 0.9423, and based on this support level right here, alright, or maybe slightly low would be 0.9418 to go for a long. Alright, expecting price to appreciate much further. Alright, 460 pips, probably about another 100 pips. That will be somewhere the price of around 0.960, 0.9600 could be the key price to take profit if we were to be able to capture a long opportunity later on as it retraces further. Alright, so this will be the price, and the stop loss you may want to set it somewhere the price of 0.8386. Alright, so with that, that's for the dollar against the Swiss franc, and just want to touch on the Aussie against Japanese yen again. On the weekly chart itself, as you know that there's a rising trend channel, but right now things is changing. Alright, things is changing. We are seeing the price has began to break below the bottom of the falling trend channel, at the same time breaking below 200 moving average, which has kind of turned the whole sentiment into a bearish one if you were to really successfully close below it. Alright, so this trade is no longer valid. It's a pity, I would say so, because the upside is really high if you really got support and it starts to rebound. Alright, so as of now, I will just leave this pair aside while I get while I have a clear picture of what's going to happen next. For the Aussie against the New Zealand dollar, yes, we are still seeing price is still falling. This is a 4-day chart, by the way, but I'm still waiting for price to retrace again and retrace again, at least forming a head and shoulder before I look for a short opportunity. Alright, so that's pretty much for Aussie against New Zealand dollar. And with that, I've come to the end of today's trading analysis video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again. Goodbye.